microphone. When it's red, you can speak. push this if the light's on, it's working. If the light doesn't come on, it means too many microphones are open.
Okay.
And just give me a minute, and I'll get somebody to turn theirs off.
Okay. I call this meeting to order. Ms. Ann, please take the roll.
Certainly. Speaker Sexton,
Here.
Treasurer Lillard,
Here.
Commissioner Bryson,
Here.
Comptroller Mumpower.
Here.
I would like to confirm that we have a quorum and that the minutes will reflect that Speaker Sexton, Treasurer Lillard, and Commissioner of Finance Administration Bryson are participating in person. Comptroller Mumpower is participating electronically. Governor Lee, Lieutenant Governor McNally, and Secretary Hargett are absent, but we have a quorum.
Thank you. Are there any requests for public comment?
There have been no requests for public comment.
Thank you. So please present the next item.
I'd like to request approval of the consent agenda, items 1 through 18, which have been reviewed and recommended for approval by commission staff.
Thank you. Do we have a motion?
Move.
We have a motion. We have a second. Any discussion? Seeing none. Any objection to the call of the roll? Seeing none. Ms. Ann, call the roll.
Speaker Sexton,
Aye.
Treasurer Lillard,
Aye.
Commissioner Bryson,
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower.
Yes.
We have unanimous approval of that item.
Consent item passes. Ms. Ann, next item, please.
Next, I'd like to introduce the Department of Environment and Conservation and Commissioner David Salyers here to present.
Commissioner, welcome. You're recognized.
Mr. Speaker, Commission members, great to be here with you today. The Department of Environment and Conservation. Do I need to start over again or?
No, you're
Okay, all right. So, has one item for your consideration today, which is located on page 4, and we're seeking approval of a revision in scope and the early design phase is recommended by the state architect for the construction of a visitor center, maintenance facilities, and park amenities at Cardwell Mountain State Archaeological Park. The revision in scope adds demolition of the existing barn, which is less than 50 years old and does not require review by the Tennessee Historical Commission. The early design phase was presented to the state architect on August 20, 2025, and the project was determined to be on schedule and in budget with construction anticipated to start in the spring of 2026.
Thank you. Let's get this properly before us. Is there a motion?
Move approval of this outstanding project.
We have a motion. We have a second. Any discussion? Seeing none. Any objection to calling for the roll? Call vote. Seeing none. Ms. Ann, please call the roll.
Speaker Sexton,
Aye.
Treasurer Lillard,
Aye.
Commissioner Bryson,
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower.
Yes.
We have unanimous approval of this item.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner. Ms. Ann, next item, please.
Our next item is for Tennessee Technological University, and we have President Philip Odom here to present this item.
President Oldham, welcome, and you are recognized.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, members of the commission. Good morning. It's good to be with you on behalf of Tennessee Tech University, and particularly our 3,200, I think now, engineering students at Tech. I'm proud to be before you today, and I want to thank the Commission, General Assembly, and the Governor's Office for your support in this project. This is for approval of the early design phase for our advanced construction and manufacturing engineering building. And that will be presented by Upland Design. Kim Chamberlain here is from Upland to make that presentation.
Thank you. Mr. Chamberlain, you are recognized, and welcome to you too.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Speaker and commission members. It's always a pleasure, and I appreciate the opportunity to be here to present another project for Tennessee Tech. The new advanced construction and manufacturing engineering building will be located on the northwest corner of Stadium Drive and Wings Up Way. If you'll refer to the plan, it's within the red dashed circle, and its 2 buildings will be part of the project. It is keeping with the master plan in that location. If you'll see the plan north in the pink, that's the existing engineering quad on the right, and the new Ashraf Islam building that opened up last year. Immediately to the south and across the street is the lab science building that opened up, I think, about 3 years ago now, if I remember correctly. This project also includes the demolition of 2 existing buildings you see in the dark gray. One is the existing foundry building and the other one is Lewis Hall. Those spaces will be incorporated into the new project. The design, as I mentioned, incorporates 2 buildings around a central courtyard area that's a secure area that will serve both of the new facilities. The shaded pink area is the new 3-story portion of the building. The lower level and houses most of what I'm going to refer to as the dirty, sort of nasty, noisy spaces. As you can see to the north, the machine shop. That machine shop is pulling together about 4 different machine shops spread around the campus right now, housed in multiple buildings. This will allow that to have better safety and security for the students and better control from the staff. As you can imagine, a lot of things go on in there that has a way of losing fingers. So they're happy to get those consolidated into one area for better observation. In the south is a high bay area. That's the structures lab. The dark area you see in there is a strong wall, which allows for a lot of testing of structural materials, and then 2 other bay spaces to the left of that. This is the new foundry building. The large foundry area to the left, it faces out toward Willow Avenue coming in from I-40. The foundry will encompass a lot of the traditional foundry methods used along with a smart technology that the campus is very excited about. As you can imagine, there's very few foundry programs within the nation, so this is a very strong program. This new technology will allow them to keep up with what's occurring in technology within the industry. So very excited about that opportunity. Quick view there, the entry lobby coming on the left, and then that's a picture within the foundry space on the right. The second floor of the main building houses engineering teaching labs to the north, fabrication shop to the lower part, and the upper floor of the structures lab there on the right. This is a quick look at what's called the strong wall. As you can imagine, that's about 4 foot of nothing but concrete and reinforcing to allow very strenuous testing of steel and concrete beams. They do a lot of work with TDOT in helping them test some of their materials. So very excited to have that as part of the project. Just another shot into one of the labs. Third floor, again, more teaching lab spaces to the north, and then the faculty, some admin spaces to the lower part of that. In keeping with the architecture of the campus, the modified Georgian architecture, obviously we want to incorporate that into the building, but also part of that is to begin to introduce more technology to show some of the innovation that's occurring within the building. So the engineering college is kind of pushing forward. So it's a little bit, again, to let us acknowledge the traditional architecture, but begin to push the envelope a little bit with more contemporary spaces. This is the entry into the foundry space. This would be the view from Willow Avenue as you come in on Wings Up Way. And a shot from the west side of the building, or from the north, excuse me. Currently, the project is in budget, bid target of a little over $72 million. We split up the numbers there so you can see what the foundry as well as the main building is. We're in budget. We're on schedule. We anticipate a groundbreaking in early spring of 2026. I'll be happy to take any questions.
Thank you. Let's get this properly before us before we go there. Do I have a motion? We have a motion. We have a second. All right. Do we have any discussion? See none. Thank you, Mr. Chamberlain.
Thank you.
Thank
Always
you.
Good to see you.
All right. Any objection to call the question? Seeing none. Ms. Ann, if you can call the roll.
Certainly. Speaker Sexton,
Aye.
Treasurer Lillard, Commissioner Bryson,
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower.
Yes.
We have unanimous approval of this item.
Thank you. Ms. Ann, next item, please.
Our next item is for the Department of Safety, and we have Commissioner Jeff Long here to present this item.
Commissioner, welcome.
Good morning. Good
You are
morning, Mr.
recognized.
Speaker, members of the commission. Thank you for allowing us to present our one item for your consideration approval today. I think it's on page 6 of the agenda. This project is part of a larger Phase 3 program to complete the Tennessee Advanced Communications Network through the installation of communication towers and support facilities across the state for first responders in areas not identified in our previous Phase 1 and 2. The department's requesting to expand the scope of work and to utilize Motorola to complete the final 120 to 130 towers in Phase 3 scope of the work. This action will allow us to expedite the project completion schedule in the interest of public safety. And I have to say, if you will allow me, this is appropriate today, September the 11th. As we know, and you've heard me say many, many times, it's a tragedy that this hadn't been corrected already. for public safety and for first responders to be able to have communications to talk to each other in a disaster. So therefore, we ask for your approval of a revision in the project budget, funding and scope, and to utilize a previous selected contractor to perform the work. Thank you.
Thank you. We have a motion. We have a second. Any discussion? Yes, Commissioner.
There we go. Commissioner, you've mentioned this expedited. Do you know yet when this will be built out, what the end date will be?
I have a promise from Motorola's president. I met with personally the other day. We're cutting it from an 8-year span down to a 3 to a 4-year span, hopefully 3 years
From approximately today?
today.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
All right. Any further discussion? Seeing none. Before we call the question, I just want to thank you for the new THP headquarters in West Tennessee. Long overdue. So thank you. Yes, sir. All right. Any objection to the question? Seeing none, Ms. Ann, call the roll.
Certainly. Speaker Sexton,
Aye.
Treasurer Lillard, Commissioner Bryson,
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower. We have unanimous approval of that item.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Ann, next item, please.
Our next item is for the Department of General Services, and we have Interim Commissioner Jeff Holmes here to present this item.
Commissioner, welcome, and you're recognized.
Morning, Mr. Speaker, members of the commission. So we have one item on the agenda.
Thank you. Mr. Miller, welcome, and you are recognized.
All right, I'm Chuck Miller. I'm with Anecdote. Thank you for the opportunity to present the Department of Safety and Homeland Security. It's a 4-story office building. It's going to be a modern structure emphasizing functionality, security, efficiency, flexibility, and scalability to accommodate the department's 24 divisions. The site, as you can see here in this aerial, the blue dot is the proposed site. The Training Academy campus is to the right. The maximum security institutions are to the left. And you can see the John C. Toon Airport there, further to the right. Again, here's an aerial view. Again, the Training Academy campus is to the right, maximum security institutions to the left. Zooming in here, you see the building here is in the center. And there's 700 parking spaces that surround the building for both visitors and staff. There's space over here to the right for future expansion. And there's a view of the existing site, and below that is a view towards the maximum security institutions. It's the first level plan for the building. Again, there's 4 levels, 100,000 square feet, 25,000 square feet per level. This level features the visitor's entrance, which you can see here in the lower right-hand corner. And it is immediately adjacent to the legal services, asset forfeiture, and legal services driver improvement. Those 2 are public-facing facilities. Outside of the lobby, there is a monument to fallen officers that will be relocated from the current site to this site. And there's an interior view of the 2-story lobby there. Second floor has the staff entrance. So this building's kind of split level. There's 3 stories at the back, 4 stories at the front. The staff entrance will be from the parking lot. And you can see a view from that entrance back towards the 2-story lobby. Again, there's 6 divisions on this floor. Each floor is equipped with conference rooms and break areas, and the floors are organized around a central core that includes restrooms, stairs, elevators, and utility spaces. And this level features a large conference room. It's immediately adjacent to the staff entrance. The 3rd level, again, 6 divisions on this level. The program aligns with the state's alternative workplace solutions initiative, and it promotes both office and cubicle configurations tailored to the tasks for each of these agencies. And you can see the training room here that's in the center there, and there's a view of that room. And finally, the 4th level features the commissioner's office and the Tennessee Highway Patrol command staff, along with 4 other divisions. There's a command center on this floor, and there's a view of that. And that will be used by the leadership team from Tennessee Highway Patrol and Commissioner to conduct oversight and logistics review on emergency operations for the state. This is the south facade. This is the 4-story facade. The visitor's entrance is in the lower right-hand corner there with the 2 flags and the monuments outside there. The material palette for the building is shared with the other buildings in the training academy, but it's a little distinct to this headquarters. We've clad the building with 2 colors of metal panels. There are brick accents throughout the facility, and then it's got glazing, and the glazing is improved window and glazing system for high energy performance. And the building is designed with sustainable materials. And here's a view from the north side. This is the staff entrance on the left, immediately adjacent to the cars. And the project is in budget and it's on schedule. It's currently looking to start construction in January of 2026. Questions?
Thank you. Let's get this properly before us. Do I have a
If
motion? Oh.
Actually, I want to change the requested action, modify it a little bit to also include a revision in project scope to add the relocation of the monument to the project scope. They're relocating a monument, and that's usually something that it has to be part of a scope for a SBC project. So I'd like to request to add that as the requested action. So it'll be approval of a revision in project scope and the early design phase presentation, and we'll modify the project description to indicate that they're adding that monument relocation.
Very good. We can make that all part of the single motion. Right. All right. Very good.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion of, he concurs with Ms. Ann. We have a second. All right. Any discussion? Seeing none. Thank you, sir. Any objection to the question? Seeing none. Ms. Ann, please call the roll.
Certainly. Speaker Sexton,
Aye.
Treasurer Lillard, Commissioner Bryson, Comptroller Mumpower.
Yeah.
We have unanimous approval of this item.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Miller.
Thank you.
Ms. Ann, next item, please.
Next, I'd like to request approval of the minutes of the State Building Commission meeting, which was held on August 15th, 2025.
Thank you. Do we have a motion? We have a motion. We have a second. Any discussion? Seeing none. Any objection to the question? Seeing none. Ms. Ann, please call the roll.
Speaker Sexton,
Aye.
Treasurer Lillard, Commissioner Bryson,
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower. We have we have unanimous approval of that item.
Thank you. Ms. Ann, next item, please.
I'd like to report items approved by the Office of the State Architect in accordance with the SBC bylaws, policies, and procedures. These include 13 change orders, 1 capital improvement with a total project cost of less than $100,000, 3 capital projects with the total project cost of between $100,000 and $1 million, 1 revision in funding for a capital project with no change in the total project budget. I'd also like to report 8 designer additional services requests submitted by Stream and the quarterly report of the advisory board for the Metro Nashville District Energy System in accordance with item 13.01 of the SBC bylaws, policies, and procedures. Those are our report items.
Thank you. We accept the reporting item. All right. Is there any other further business?
There is no further business for the commission.
Excellent. We have a motion. We have a second to adjourn. Any discussion? Seeing none. Ms. Ann, is there anything you got to call it?
Okay. Speaker Sexton,
Aye.
Treasurer Lillard, Commissioner Bryson,
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower. We have unanimous approval.
We are adjourned.
Thank you.